There are good days and there are bad days. It's not without its ups and downs. A lot of tears, a lot of fears, anger, a lot of dejection, helplessness in the beginning. But I would not say that I wouldn't go through it for him again. He's my father, he's not a burden. I will observe the nurses on what they are doing. I'll question them on why do they do that. Is there a better way to do it? You know, right down to preventing skincare breaks, you know, stuff like this, diarrhea, his feeding, all the alternatives. I was getting the house ready. The house had to be remodeled to be able to bring him home.
他问我们，看到每个人都说，为什么我的手全部变成这样子？既然遇到了，就接受了。然后就在想，怎么办？四肢都没有了，要怎么办？你有嘴巴有手，他们躺在床上一动都不动，你现在可以动，所以你比他们幸福。
他在很好。那种 message 哦，就嘴巴讲出来。
Every day I actually been like reflecting myself, struggling a lot with how to get him more comfortable. Then I said, you don't have to hold on. I know you are in great suffering and pain. You don't have to hold on. As for your daughter, I am the mother. I will look after her. I will have to work. I will find my way. So as for my mom now, she can't express. I have to care more, not physically, but emotionally. She had 2 strokes same time in the hospital. We don't care about my job already. So immediately I told them I can't because I want to look after my mom. If you care for somebody, it's truly from the heart. It's from the love and the relation that you have for the loved one. A family support is important, and if my mom and my dad couldn't do it, I mean, I feel that I need to play a part. Initially, of course, the trust is very low because I don't know anything. But as time passed, I know that, you know, my sister appreciates me, and it's like I felt the bond really tightens, and which is something that I really always wanting for lah. I mean, when love comes in, you tend to do much more than what you expected yourself to do.
I'm glad she received it, and I'm thankful that people recognize her contribution because I can't give her the award. I'm glad for her, and I think she really deserves it lah. Definitely.
As a caregiver, I think the unconditional love that you exercise is important.
要站在对方的立场想。
Focus on loving him. Focus on your loved one. That person hasn't changed.
Just do your best. Use your love and care.
In my workplace, we are having this clinical trial patients, and they're foreigners. When they come, they are actually very sick. So Kajin was 21 years old, and he was very young. Then I find that he's not coping that well. There were good times, you know, until the drug didn't work on him. Then he started deteriorating. The mom told me she thinks that could be the last time that he can see me lah. I flew back to China. The sister was telling me, actually you were there with him all the time. So I didn't understand what she was saying. The digital thermometer was with him all the time. So he says that it was a very precious gift from you.
I feel happy. She has a good heart. Such responsibility, you know. I think that no people will do that.
Started dialysis almost 18 years ago. So when people like us, together kidney patient, are talking to another kidney patient, we can relate much more better lah. If with dialysis and everything, you can live your life as normal as possible lah. And for me, I will always tell them, I always think about my kids. Like a sick person, I just like hopeless. It would be very bad for my kids. I try to be as normal as possible.
An addiction not only affects any particular individual, it also affects their loved one and family. But I'm blessed to have very supportive wife. And we both decided that I give back by volunteering and help those people who are suffering, just like how others have helped us in the first place. I'm grateful to the team at Mdm. They gave me a lot of hope. It's not like every time I fail, I relapse, I came back. No, they never give up hope on people like me. So when I volunteer, I share with them my journey in recovery. I share with them my experience, my strength and my hope.
Of course, the first thing that came to my mind was the association, because as a patient of a serious condition, you would always be looking for support. And you want to speak to people who are aware of the illness, who is knowledgeable about it. I found the volunteers to be very warm, very helpful, and really very sisterly. So I felt really comfortable and I was very grateful, and I told myself that I should give back to the association as well. There's nothing more gratifying than seeing a lupus patient getting back to their normal life. We are a patient support group, so patient to patient. So we have a lot to learn from each other as well. When you're encouraging them positively, you have to be very positive too. You can't have a negative mind.
Just seeing her doing so well in life and as the president, I feel really proud.
Thank you.
Volunteering as a group, we can have group activities like what we normally play, bingo. We find, in fact, most of the patients are very positive and they are also very appreciative when we are there.
All of us have the passion to bring joy to the patients.
The Parkinson Centre is the first community-based centre outside the hospital that provides activities like physiotherapy activities to the people with Parkinson's. This is a very much needed support that the people with Parkinson needs. We have got Tai Chi and kickboxing that gives them the gait support and that is much needed for people with Parkinson's.
That kind of joy I receive is priceless.
We are here and we will continue to fight, do whatever we can to help these people.
You empower yourselves, you empower the patients to take care of themselves. So it is indeed very rewarding.
I'm a stroke survivor myself. This program is good because I'm not alone. Presently, I am a program manager, so I organize these programs for the stroke survivors as well.
So basically, it's about empowering them and their health so that they are able to manage their life better.
As a volunteer, I can share my journey from an able body to a stroke patient to today, where I can somehow another way to return back to the society, to live a better life, enjoy. A lot of people say that it's very, very different for me, more active than before my stroke. I think disabled doesn't mean unable. It's whether you want or don't.
We come here, we spend the whole morning smiling, laughing with them, and we can't do that much for them. But when you have a chat with them, when you play with them, even if you just hug their shoulders or what, the smile is eventually what we're here for.
Sometimes you try to empower them with some human daily stuff that let them know that they are still part of the society.
There's nothing to be afraid of working with elderly. They are very nice people, and in fact they can share with you a lot of life experiences and be a mentor to you in many other ways, and it's a really, really enriching experience.
So for many years, we have been bringing joy to them, befriending them, spending time doing art and craft. But we also wanted them to learn something new. So that is a step further than just being there for them and befriending them.
In 2014, we started Boss Friday, a platform for our special friends to be seen in a positive light. Members of the public can come into the hospital and see that our friends are actually capable, independent and eloquent. We want to be their voices, be the change agent and really be the champion for them.
Because it's helping them to have a normal life even in the life of a nursing home.
It's not something that is difficult or out of the ordinary. All things really start from the small actions that we take. Being here, doing something simple like saying how are you to somebody, the impact of that is actually greater than we can imagine. We are here to be by someone's side. Slowly over time, we hope that will make someone's lives better.